It was my greatest victory. The dream of every commander. I had deluded myself into thinking I could unite all the kingdoms under a single flag. But further battles would be needed. There was more blood to shed. For the first time, I felt lost. It was too late to turn back, yet too early to declare that foolish war over forever. My crown could no longer have withstood the weight of more lost lives. So it was that in the depths of desperation, I raised my eyes to heaven, praying that someone infinitely greater than me could help me. The gods stayed silent, but that very day, someone else decided to listen to my pleas.
What evil thing is this? Who are you?
When someone answers your prayers, you call it evil. Yet to get more power, you trample over all the principles on which your race rests. How valuable this tendency is for us, King Wolf Khan.
What do you want from me? Why are we here? How do you know my name?
It's very simple. I want to thank you, and to propose a pact that will put an end to your foolish remorse.
Thank me? What for?
For the blood you have spilt over all these years. The blood of brave warriors, but also blood of the innocent, guilty only of being on the wrong side in the conflict. You have been our unwitting messenger of death, who has made us again as powerful as we once were. Do you want to end the war early? Reign as sole monarch of the whole continent. We are ready to give you what you want, but on one condition. Each of your heirs must be sacrificed to our Dark Lord.
How can you even think I could accept so foul an offer?
Don't lie to yourself. You already have.
Over the years, the memory of that day faded, almost into nothing. Years of great victories followed. The destructive fury of our swords was truly awesome. Nothing seemed capable of stopping us. One warm spring saw the birth of Luna, my daughter. The overwhelming joy that invaded my heart, however, was chilled by a terrible discovery. On Luna's chest, there was a mark, like a scar. The demon had kept its promise, and now I had to keep mine.
can you help me? I'm trying to find the king. I have an important message for him.
Where's my sword? The gladiators already warming up in the arena, and the king has no sword? Out! Everyone! Out of here! Morrigan! Where are you, you witch?
Your Majesty, you really must see her. She looks exactly like your dead queen. I couldn't believe my very eyes. Could it be Luna, your lost daughter? Look, I have kept her in a cell, apart, so no one else may see her. You must see her, Your Majesty.
I knew you peasants from the lands to the east could handle a hoe, but not a sword.
If you insist, I'll show you where we yokels from the east stick our hoes.
Leave him alone, King. You'll have a chance to show this puppet a lesson at the tournament.
Better listen to your little girlfriend, yokel. Besides, it'll be more fun watching you eat the mud in front of an arena full of people.
So, on his deathbed, the man who I believed to be my father for all of those years told me a story. He said when I was a little baby, he saved me from drowning in the Gamir River. He said moments before he saw some type of mysterious hooded figure throw me in. This is the only thing I have from my past. This little stone. Since then, I have traveled around the world looking for this stone. I knew if I found it, I'd also find my real parents. I just wanted to ask them why they did this to me.
May I burn in hell if ever we were guilty of such infamy. The truth is, someone kidnapped you a few days after you were born. Everything we did to find you came to nothing. I thought I'd lost you forever, but fate has decided that we meet again. Welcome home, Luna. Kimok will now shine even more brightly than ever before. What you need now is rest. Your arrival comes the day before a great tournament that I've announced to celebrate 10 years of peace in our kingdom. It's the perfect way of blessing the festivities. Tomorrow we shall speak. For now, rest.
Guard, take her to the royal apartments. Make sure that no one enters without my consent.
I advise your majesty to treat this situation with the utmost caution.
What do you mean?
I don't know, but for now I prefer to remain silent. But there is something about this situation that I do not like.
Good, good. Keep quiet.
And don't put a damper on things for no good reason. Now more than ever is a time for our kingdom to celebrate.
As you wish, your majesty.
It's amazing how closely you resemble each other. The same light in your eyes, the same rays of sunshine in your hair. Looking at you means having her back with me, my daughter.
You both look so happy in this picture.
Yes, we were. Your birth brought great joy to our hearts. You should have seen us. We were like newlyweds. She had only been born just a few days, yet already she had begun to plan every moment of your future.
How did my mother die?
A part of her died the day when you were kidnapped. And then there was that night. But you'll have plenty of time to learn the history of your family, my daughter. Today is the eve of a great festival here in Kimok, and your return will make it an even more memorable event. I want everything to be perfect. In the meantime, I have a surprise for you.
A surprise?
Yes, I've had our best tailors make a special costume so that everyone can see the beauty of King Wolfkhan's daughter.
People of Kimok, For centuries, history has taught us that no army is invincible. With the coming of our kingdom, history has been forced to rewrite its pages. The crowns of the most powerful rulers have had to bow down before our implacable force. Thanks to our great warriors, Kimok now stands unopposed for splendor and glory by any other kingdom. That is why it is our duty now to celebrate their courage. But there is another reason to be happy. Proof that the past gives back more than just thoughts of war and blood. The past can even give us hope of a better future. This is Luna, my daughter, found again. And now, let the tournament begin!
Your Majesty.
Morrigan, bringer of doom. You're missing a great show.
I asked to talk to your Majesty on a matter of the utmost urgency.
Go on, speak. What have you got to say that's so important?
I prefer to talk to your Highness in private.
Measure your words carefully. Remember, you're in the presence of the Princess of Kimok. From her, there should be no secrets.
I would not dream of offending our princess, so happily amongst us yet again. It is simply a matter concerning our lands. It would only bore the princess and distract her from the show.
So be it. Out of my way. These issues had better be really important. So say what it is you have to say to me.
She is not your daughter.
What is this nonsense you're spouting?
Luna is not the person she says she is.
How dare you! I'll tear out that serpent's tongue of yours.
She does not bear the scar on her body she was born with, you see.
It cannot be. What do these inscriptions mean?
They speak of an ancient prophecy that will befall the kingdom of Kimok. But why does just looking at it terrify you so much?
Once I met that demon, I tried to convince myself that it had been a nightmare. I made a pact with it. Kimok would prevail over all the kingdoms. And soon...
And in exchange, the demon asked for the lives of your children. So that's why Luna was snatched away all those years ago. And Now I finally understand what happened even after then.
Yes, it was the price I had to pay. But how did you... Tell me what the prophecy says.
The prophecy says that a human sacrifice must take place. That the noble blood spilled will awake Guamond, a huge titan who will take his armies and conquer the earth. Chaos will begin. Only the children of the pact can kill the monster, but it must happen before the human sacrifice begins. It's time someone knew the truth.
I always knew that sooner or later it would come to this, but I never thought it would happen in this way. When is this ritual to take place?
I do not know, my king. The book says nothing about when this will happen.
It has already begun.
Yeah! The winner is her!
It's no time to lose. We must act now. But this time, you must trust me.
Beware, witch. I have already made too many mistakes in my life.
Today is coming to a close. And with it, the first part of the Quinoa tournament. Let the evening's feasting begin.
At least I fight for a good reason. And tomorrow, I show you how to use this. I like you, brother. But tonight, the tavern waits for us.
Nihil.
What?
Listen to an old story. Two lovers, Lila and Mahnan, asked a priest, Nihil, to marry them in secret. But Nihil fell in love with Lila and corrupted Mahnan to convince Lila to kill herself to prove her love. Lila kills herself, but Mahnan runs mad with pain, and Nihil feeds on it, becoming a demon. And so they call Nihil those demons who live on the suffering of man.
And how do you fight them?
Only a demon can fight another demon. Lila chose the way of hell to come back and defeat Nihil. But it's just another children's story. Nothing else.
Are you still thinking about that story for children? things can change. The whole world's changing. And I'm beginning to fear that every night could be our last.
Things end only when we want them to.
But Keen,
What you're looking for has never been written. You know that, don't you? I never understood how you thought you'd find the answers to all of your problems in ancient history. Who are you? Who am I? It's a great question. You should know. Aren't you supposed to know everything? Maybe. Maybe the more important question is, what do I know about you? Well, maybe I know that you're prepared to tell the king everything about me. Maybe. I know after my poor mother passed away, you tried to make decisions that were supposedly in the best interest of the kingdom. Yeah. Or maybe I know about your most deep and darkest secret. Every single servant that passes through here has to get specially approved by you. I know. I know exactly what you want. I know exactly what you fantasize about. Could you imagine a night of pure pleasure with the king's daughter, no less? I mean, I know you've been with almost every servant here, but let me ask you something. When was the last time you saw a body like this?
What do you want from me? Are you going to kill me?
No. But I'm afraid he is.
Destiny often takes roads that are unknown to us. Only one single person in the world can follow through a mission that for too long awaits a solution. That person is you, Kane, and your arrival here in Keymog is a sign that none of us can ignore, just as no one must know of your departure.
Welcome to the second day of the Keymog tournament. To consecrate the greatness of our king, the first warriors will be Val from the Andorius, and Tila from Bromir.
Clean all this up. Let not a trace remain, and not a word of it to anyone. The tournament must go on as though nothing has happened. After all, no one is going to miss her. Except me, old friend. I will.
The next fighters are the great Festivities from Punio and the brave Hadron from Parkour.
Stunner!
Kane, what are you doing here?
You answer that question.
That's my business. Shouldn't you be back at the tournament with your little friend? I've got a sword to find.
You don't know what you're getting yourself into. No! You don't know what you've done! Don't you understand? That was the only way to...
The sword is mine.
Who gave you the viewer? You don't understand that weapon's power!
It's none of your business, peasant.
Get back!
Kane, you're a very strong man with your sword. But fight me like a real man. No weapons. Boom!
We can do it together, man.
Told you, hero. Should have stayed down.
Still playing you two?
Finally.
Beyond the fall, beyond the light, beyond time, beyond space. The truth. That which you are, but you do not know.
Twins. 2 twins have cost the Queen her life. Take them away! In opposite directions!
Brothers. That's what you are. Blood unites you. A pact separates you. Only the hand of the sons of the pact can halt that which must not be seen. The sword will guide your journey. The sword of the pact will seal that which must not be seen in the darkness. of oblivion.
Kane. Kane. It's over. I'm here with you now. It's over. Whatever it was. You two were like that moments ago. What happened?
I don't know. It was a nightmare. But like a new awareness of something that I already knew.
Do you want to tell me what's going on?
Father.
Luna, excuse me. I just wanted to make sure that your rooms here were worthy of a princess.
Oh, yes, it's wonderful. It's just like a dream. I just want to be prepared for the rest of the tournament. I can't wait to see how it turns out.
Yes, of course.
So, you are the children of King Wolfcon. But how?
They kept it hidden from us for a reason. But what do I know? All I know is it was all a lie.
But how did you get here?
The night that while you were sleeping, I had a visit from Morrigan, the witch of our father. She told me of a sword and how it would remind me of a past that belongs to me and how I was connected to it. She also gave me a crystal viewer for which I could overcome the sword's power. And she showed me how I could claim it.
King himself told me about this sword, and it's the only weapon I could use to win the tournament. And whoever won the tournament also takes his kingdom.
He sent you here separately.
For a better chance the sword would be captured.
But what can that sword do?
Find a father.
Conquer a kingdom.
Prevent a monster from conquering the world.
Well, what are we waiting for?
You have found the sword. You must search for the 2 waterfalls. Follow the sun at sunset and the darkest part of your soul. The doors to hell will close, only if a soul asks to go beyond the entrance, sacrificing his eternity to the black world of the demons.
Tila, what are you doing? Put the sword down.
To prove my love for you, I have followed you to the gates of hell. You must complete our mission. If not, I will return, and I will show you no mercy.
Taylor, no!
Time to go, brother. There's no turning back from here.
Tina! You're alive!
My beloved, this is how it must be. I have but a few hours left in the land of men. I will go and stop far. Only a demon can fight another demon.
Looking for me, Father?
Luna?
Yes. Or maybe you'd prefer to call me Hell. Father?
What is that?
You useless coward! How dare you try to hide your descendants from me!
Your game is over, human. Now it's your children's turn.
How dare you interfere with the plans of the Dark Lord? I will crush you like the cockroaches you are. Victory is mine. No one stops the coming of Warmarth.
What are you doing? Come back!
Now you know what you have to do, my sons. It's what you were born for, and the reason why I had you brought up, far away and in obscurity. But blood calls, and destiny will be fulfilled.
Tila.
I knew you'd make it.
Yes, but at what cost? I can't lose you again.
Now you must look after your people. King of Kimak.
See you soon.